Hello everybody, this is Nuzcraft and welcome back to Monster Hunter World. I'm here with the Chief Botanist where we're going to get started on our next set of quests.
Whoa.
Oh my, Anjanath is one nasty monster. You better make sure you go in doubly prepared. Now, down to business. The reason I called you over is we're having a slight problem here in botanical research and we need your skills dealing with it. You see, we're trying to develop some tools, specialized tools for hunters to be exact, something we'd like to make standard issue. But a Toby Kadachi in the forest has been thwarting all our attempts to collect the materials we need. Do take care of it, won't you? Here, take this. This is the first tool we've managed to complete. I hope you find it useful. There's more where that one came from. But only if you can take care of our little problem. Thank you and good luck. Alright, so we got a specialized tool, which is the Gilly Mantle. And we'll kind of show off the Gilly Mantle in our quest.
Our next assignment is to hunt a Toby Kadachi. We should be able to find it in the ancient forest.
We're going to keep the nullberries. We got them last quest, but we're going to get rid of everything else. So we should be good. Post a new quest. Assigned Flying Sparks, Toby Kadachi. It's from the Chief Botanist. Oh my, that Toby Kadachi sure is getting in the way of progress. You hunters will never get a hold of these specialized tools I'm making if I become its dinner. We're gonna hunt a Toby Kadachi in the ancient forest. Perfect. Layers will set to 1. We are going to go to the northeast camp. I think it's a little bit closer to where Toby Kadachi starts, but I'm not 100% sure. It might start somewhere else. Okay. And off we go.
Hey, partner. In order
Right.
to use one of your specialized tools, you'll need to equip it from the item bar. They're used just like any regular item, but their effects only last for a limited amount of time. If the tool you're using stops working, don't worry. It'll recharge after a while.
We're going to start with some food. We're going to go with... Actually, hold on, let's take a look at our equipment info. So we do have 4 thunder defense. Toby Kadachi is an electric monster. And it looked like we could do the veggie platter, which would give us a little bit of extra health, as well as elemental res up, which we'll do. And that made it so that our thunder resistance is 9 instead of 4. So it added 5. That's pretty good. We are going to go ahead and customize our radial menu. We're going to remove the SOS flare because we're not going to use it very often. And we can set it up for the Gilly Mantle. It gave us some poison knives, which are very good against Toby Kadachi. Oh, hi Anjanath. We're gonna run away. I'm not sure if those footprints were probably Anjanath footprints. The trouble is that Anjanath kind of went the direction that I want to go. But it looks like it might be little bit farther away. Yeah. Should be good. Okay, so we have some old footprints from a different monster. These smaller ones. These are the ones that we care about. These little ones, and it's going up this direction, which is towards what we call the Toby Nest. At least I call it the Toby Nest. I don't know if it's actually a Toby Nest, but it's just kind of like where Tobi-Kadachi usually ends up being. So this is kind of fun. We're going kind of up into the Great Tree. Us by this cool waterfall on this big log thing. And then up here, this area is kind of like a big nest. And this is where we usually find Tobi-Kadachi. And sure enough, we get this fun cutscene with maybe some feathers or some fur falling down. I think they're feathers. Or it could be fur. I couldn't really tell. Tobi-Kadachi is a really cool monster. And it gets all charged up. Oops. I just really want to do like a wall bang. Oh, got us stunned. And it knocked us off a cliff. Let's just do some damage. Knock us off another cliff. It's kind of a small area to fight Toby in.
You've been hit with Thunderblight. Be careful. You'll get stunned more easily now.
We fight down here, maybe? I really want to bonk you into a wall, if I can. Alright, we've got red shield. Nope. That's a cool attack. Let's pick up these sparklies. We got a scale. Keep them occupied, Jelly. Yeah, buddy. Thank you, Gel Bell. Let's see if we can get him. Nope. Right now it's Grumpy. Now it's running away. Okay. Oh, we could have used that as like a real... We had a good opportunity to show off the Gilly Mantle when we were getting kind of owned at the beginning because we couldn't get a flint shot off.
You need to load the slinger with some ammo. See anything useful lying around?
So we're going to grab this red pit. And we're going to shoot this big rock.
If you're clever, you can use the slinger to distract monsters.
Boom. We hit him? Yes. Let's go ahead and wound up the head. So it'll take some extra damage. Gosh, she moves so slow. Oh yes, we cut the tail. Well, we didn't cut it. We broke the tail. And we get a mount. While it's all sparked up, that's good. Because if we're mounted, then it can't hit us. Drags its head on the ground to try and knock us off, so we jump on its back instead. And it falls down. Alright. Alright, we broke the head, and I think it's running away. Piercing pods are better than scatternuts. We will follow this Toby down through this kind of cave. Looks like it's playing with the Great Jagras a little bit. And here's one thing that's kind of cool about the Gilly Mantle, is because we have the Gilly Mantle on,
Once one of your specialized tools effects is expired, unequip it. After it recharges, use again.
so what we just did there was we bonked the Toby Kadachi. Ooh, that Anjanath does a lot of damage. We bonked the Toby Kadachi into the Great Jagras. Was aiming for the Anjanath, but it didn't work. So, and I think that is what generated a couple sparklies. Well, one spark. So the Toby Kadachi is limping. Oh, it looks like Anjanath and Toby got into a fight over here. So Toby is limping, which means I think it'll go to sleep. No. It's gonna go to sleep. It's grumpy. Oh, it's still angry. I don't know why it says it's not angry. Because it got tired? There we go. That's some good damage. Alright. Sword is super red. You need to store those charges. Can I get some charge from you guys? No. No files. Just some cars. It's okay. And go ahead and sharpen, and then we'll chase after this Toby. More than likely, it will go to sleep, and we will have to figure out what kind of a wake-up attack we want to do on it. Normally, if we had some files, we would do like a super amped element discharge. But we don't have all of our files, so we'll probably just do like a regular chop. Yep, sleepy Toby. There we go.
Let's head back and report to the chief botanist.
Godbug, Godbug. So besides that beating we took at the beginning, because we were trying to mess around with the slinger, that fight didn't go so terribly. I will say one of the things that I'm starting to learn about the Charge Blade is that it's really helpful to be patient. Like, that combo isn't super slow, but it's also not super fast either. That thing. So sometimes you gotta find the right spot for it. I also keep accidentally doing the slide when I want to do a charge up, because I'm holding a direction when I press the circle button. So I'm still trying to get used to stuff. And then the positioning for the axe transformation chop, because it takes it so far forward, is just something I'm not yet used to. So we got some Toby stuff, which is good. We got some more Canteen ingredients. Oh, that's wonderful. Always love some Canteen ingredients.
You're just the awesomest.
Oh, my dear hunter, I could kiss you. Thanks to you, all hunters will get to enjoy the benefits of our specialized tools. Ah, which reminds me, I planted an ancient tree seed, mostly out of curiosity. But believe it or not, this time it sprouted. They are quite peculiar in that they draw from surrounding life to grow, and perhaps a little fertilizer. I'll spare you the details. What I'm trying to get at is, are there items that you use heavily? Perhaps I could leverage the tree's properties and a little fertilizer to grow more of what you need. Just ask, and you shall receive. So,
Come see me. I've got an urgent quest.
Field team leader will be there soon. So this is the farm. So we can see we've got this ancient tree, and it's got all of these like boxes hanging from its branches.
Getting bigger all the time.
Happy to see you around these parts. You've seen our ancient tree before, haven't you? Just when I thought it was a little sprout, it grew into this giant tree in the blink of an eye. And now we're ready for a little research. You want to get your hands on more items, right? We'll use this ancient tree to help cultivate even more items for you to use. What was it you needed again? So the Botanical Research Center is really just a farm. So we can choose something to cultivate that maybe we need some more of. And these are our options right now. Honey, we only have 5 honey right now, so getting more honey is really good. So we'll put honey in here, and then we can use fertilizer to get more honey. So you can use fertilizer, which will help grow plants, mushrooms, which will help grow mushrooms, summoner jelly, which will boost insects and honey harvests. So we're going to do some summoner jelly. And we'll come back here occasionally between quests to either empty out our harvest box or add some more fertilizer. So there we go. Let's see. The laid back botanist. Hey, what's going on with you?
Let's get the lead out.
Oh my, it's finally sprouted, which means our ancient tree research can really start to flourish. I couldn't wait a moment. I set up a quest right away. Would you mind signing up for Prickly Predicament? We're trying to determine how we can increase the types of fruits and berries the tree produces.
Hurry back now.
But we need lots of plant samples to do it, and you look like you need some relaxing botany work. Okay, so there's a 3-star quest to deliver some cactuses in the Wildspire Waste. That's not what we're interested in right now. We want to go see the armor that we can potentially make from the Toby Kadachi. Here, this is the canteen. I'm pretty sure Muscular Chef will give us some more quests to get some more ingredients. We've got our airship engineer over here. And our second fleet master. Alright, so forge equipment. We'll take a look at the armor for Kadachi. So the Kadachi armor looks kind of cool, except for the hat. I think a lot of people really like the hat, but I don't really like the hat. I like pretty much everything else about it. The Kadachi helm has Constitution, which is a stamina type skill. We've got Jump Master, which prevents attacks from knocking you back during a jump. Not super useful. Evade Extender, which is good. Thunder Attack, which is good if you have a Thunder weapon. And Thunder Resistance, which is good if you're fighting a Thunder monster. We might actually do this Evade Extender over the Affinity Sliding. We're gonna do it. How does it make us look? Well, that's not too bad. When we're in our axe mode, we just move so slow that we're going to want to use evades to close distance and stuff like that. We could probably use overhead chops as well, but this will help on those evades. So that's good. That's pretty cool. Let's take a look at upgrading equipment. So the Toby Kadachi tree is all the way down here. And it looks like we can technically make it. It's got 396 raw with 10% affinity, 90 thunder, and a power element file. Let's make it. I think it's better than what we have. 396 with no affinity, 396 with 10% affinity. It's got more green sharpness too. So let's do that. Oh, technically we got an Anjanath scale, so we could upgrade this Defender weapon to the Defender Shield 2, which has a whopping 612 attack. Yeah, we're not doing that. This is gonna make it way too easy. So we're gonna grab this Toby, the Pulsar Strong Arm. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to come to Forge Weapons, Charge Blade, and grab a Bone Strong Arm. Nice cool bone weapon. We'll go ahead and equip it because that's fine. We're going to go to Upgrade Equipment and we'll sort by equipped. So we can find our Bone Strong Arm 1. We will upgrade it to the Bone Strong Arm 2. And then we will upgrade it to the Pulsar Strong Arm 1. It's pretty cool. And it looks like we just need some ore and to hunt some more Toby Kadachi to upgrade it to the Pulsar Strong Arm 2. That's pretty good. I think we are probably going to try and hunt some more Giratotus probably off camera, to get the Mudslide Blade. It's not better than the Pulsar Strongarm 1. I think I value the affinity more than the extra water element damage. The affinity and the extra green sharpness. But still a cool weapon, and if we're hunting something that's weak to water, we might want to take it. I don't know. Seems okay to me. And, I don't know, this looks pretty cool. It's a pretty cool looking blade. Not like crazy cool, because it is just kind of like the bone weapon with some fuzz thrown on it, but the fuzz is cool. And yeah, that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. This was Nuzcraft, or this is Nuzcraft. We'll see you again later.